Hi, Christine Gear here from Handmade Results, and in this video I'm going to share with you how I automated my newsletter so it takes me at least 90% less time to put out a newsletter than it did before. So let's talk about what you need first. These are the ingredients you'll need to get started. You'll need, first of all, Aweber as your autoresponder service. This is the service that sends out your newsletters. So if you don't already have one, you can go to jewelry.aweber.com and you can get yourself an account at Aweber. You can try it out for the first month for $1. And okay, the second thing you'll need is a website, a blog, or some other RSS feed source. If you don't have a blog or a website that you'll be updating your newsletter readers with, Flickr, your Flickr account, your Etsy shop, your Twitter stream, your Facebook account, all of these things have RSS feeds. Or if you have a Blogger blog or any kind of blog will have an RSS feed. I'll make another video showing how to find your RSS feed address. And of course, okay, so let's sign in, and of course you'll need a mailing list to mail to. So let me sign in here. Okay, so you want to make sure your current list is the list you want to add an automated newsletter to. So you want to go to Messages and then Blog Broadcast. In Aweber they call it a blog broadcast. So a broadcast is a one-time mailing. Okay, so you can see I already have this one set up. This is the one that I've already automated. Now if I want to create a new blog broadcast, this is what I would do. I'd click here. So you need your RSS feed. I've just grabbed my YouTube one from howtomakejewelry.com. These are the videos that I put on there, so that has an RSS feed. And just like you would normally be setting up a mail out, you would set up everything else the same way. So let's see this. Let's just put I'm making my jewelry and my Jam Jams. That's my newsletter, and I'll just write new videos. Now you can pick a template. They have a number of different templates, so you can pick the look of your newsletter. Now what I did is I picked, let's see where it was. It's called Meadows. I picked this one and then I chose it. I loaded it. Load template. Loading a new template. Go ahead. Okay, so this is what it looked like. And then I just I went to the source code. All this HTML code, I took this, I just hit Control A and then Control C. Control A is to highlight everything and Control C is to copy, and then I just went and I took this into my HTML editor and I fixed it so that it put my pictures and stuff in. You don't even have to do that. You can use what's here if you want. You can just take out these images and just have no pictures, and then that's really quick. So these links are already set up so that they work, and you can change any of this that you want after you test it, and if you see that you don't like it or whatever. So let's go ahead and customize this a little bit more. Now by default it'll have these little placeholders that it will fill in for you. Now you probably won't want that. I were you, I'd probably put the name of my newsletter in here if you didn't want to put a picture. and then I would change this to, I'll probably just take that out in this issue. So you want to leave these things in. You can change the formatting, but this is the opening of your item block for your RSS items, and this is the end. So what this tells the autoresponder is that you're going to start an RSS item and end one. So when it sees that, it puts them, say you have 5 of them, it'll put all 5 exactly like this, one after the other. And if you take these out, then it won't. It'll probably just put the first one. So you won't see this. I'll show you in the in a test in a second, and you will see the rest of this stuff, but you will see the actual RSS items. So let me show you an example. Click Save. Okay, so you'll notice I now have 2 blog broadcasts set up here, whereas before I only had 1. Before I only had the one that I actually did set up as a real blog broadcast. It's got my how to make jewelry, it's got all this stuff that I've changed and formatted, and it also has a little bit of a blurb of what I'm telling people in that mail out. And then I have the automation part, where it's got the RSS item block, the opening and the closing, right? And then I also have the RSS item title, the description, and the read more. And that was already set up by Aweber in the template. And I just changed the formatting slightly. I changed the font, I think, a little bit. And then I added at the bottom, that's it for today, talk soon. And I also added this about this email, forward it to your friends. And what else did I change? I think that was pretty much all I changed. So I just changed the images, I changed the colors, and I changed a little bit of the format. So when it's populated something, it'll put it in the pending broadcast. It won't send it straight out without letting you look at it first. You have to, you can send it, you can automate it to automatically send, but I don't like my mailing list being mailed with stuff I haven't seen first. So it's got a bunch of pending broadcasts. As you can see, I've got a bunch of them that I didn't send out. I should probably delete those, but this is the most recent one. And as you can see, it has auto-populated it with an actual RSS item. So that is the name of my page, Friendship Bracelet Instructions. This was the description that I wrote in when I updated that page, and it's already put in the links for me. So I'll show you what it looks like. Save message, and I'll just go to, I've already, what you do when you've got a message that you want to send, you queue it up when you want it to actually mail out, but I'm just going to test it. So it will only mail out to me, so I can see what it looks like before I send it out to my mailing list. I already have it loaded up in here, the test. So this is what people will get. So I can check all the links, make sure they work, and make sure it reads okay. So that will go to the page. It's already set up. I don't have to code that in at all, which is what was taking me all the time before. And I'd probably want to take out that space. I am going to definitely change this because this is what I wrote last time. So it's a great time saver, because typically what took me a really long time is just getting all the links and all that stuff in, and writing my little introduction of what's going on in my life and how are you, and my little relationship builder. It didn't really take me that long. It only took me like 5-10 minutes. But the rest of it is where is the bottleneck of why I was only sending out a newsletter once every 6 weeks or so. And now I send one out once every week because I can grab an hour and put it together. Whereas before it would take me all day. And I don't really have a whole day all at once, so it would take me all day spread over a week. So yeah, go ahead and try that out. I think you'll love it once especially if you've been making regular newsletters and hand coding them yourself. It's a huge time saver and really a must-have for any business. This is Christine Gear from Handmade Results signing off.